Oh, dude, this is an 80s song.
You drives me crazy. Hoo-hoo! Let's be real. They licensed that song.
They did. And then, you know what? The fact that they licensed that, that drives me crazy. Like no one else. I am way worse without a joystick at this. Holy shit.
Alright, so,
I'm really missing the stick right now, you know?
Ben's playing Ms. Pac-Man, as you couldn't tell. He is the champion at this.
Tell.
He is actually, you were telling me you had the Game Boy one.
I did have the Game Boy one. A lot of car rides. Getting to, I mean, and we had our own nicknames for each level. The line level.
And you know what, kids
the
today,
square level.
Kids today won't know the pain of a Game Boy that wasn't backlit.
Oh God!
Because
Preach the word.
Because when you're driving with your family on a family vacation, let's say at night, if you're traveling at night, the only light you would get would be from like the moon or like passing by streetlights.
Yeah,
exactly.
I know. It was bullshit.
And then you would need to get a worm cable, but those cost $10, and who was getting paid when they were a kid, you know? So whenever like you had that, it was either Pokemon cards or the worm light.
My allowance was $2 once a month.
I didn't even have an allowance. I blew all my communion money on like mall trips, so. And I got a worm light from that actually. But I remember buying Pokemon for Game Boy, and I thought like
I have to save up all year to make $20. It's brutal.
Yeah, right.
It was supposed to teach me how to save. My parents never told me that. They're just like, "Oh, we're gonna give you $2 once a month," and that wasn't for forever. I remember when allowance started. I was like, "Hey, you guys are all ever gonna get an allowance." I was like, "No."
I can get beyond the idea of allowance. I just as a Christian,
Yes.
As a person who grew up as a Christian, you went for penance in your first communion, and then your family threw a party where everyone in your family would give you money, and you suck. No, you're good. You're good at this. I'm exaggerating for the camera, but Ben's legitimately good at this. But as I was saying,
stick in my hand.
As I was saying, growing up Christian, you have like your first penance in your confession or whatever, and then your family throws you a party and everyone gives you money. And the other times that happen in your life are at confirmation, which happened to me in 8th grade.
I'm really
and I got the same amount of money. I think I got around $300-400 there. And then there was then when the older you get more money for birthdays because everyone's done guessing what you like.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then the other times in my life were like graduations from like high school, and then college. I got some money from that too. I didn't get too much money from graduation because it's like whatever. I think it's funny because I think I didn't really have a graduation party in particular because I don't think people were like. I went 7 years to the 4-year plan, and it's just like after that it's just like okay, I don't fucking here's $20, kid, and then you get like $100, and even then everything counts because it's like.
Yeah, I mean when you're a kid.
I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling now, but
dude, I mean I had a bar mitzvah, right, and I was expecting to become. I was gonna buy a Ferrari, but turns out I didn't get shit.
Turns out you were 13.
And I was 13. I didn't get shit. And no, it really sucked because like I had this this best friend at the time, this fuckhead. His name was I'm not gonna say his full name on this.
What was his name?
His name was Jeremiah, and
Jeremiah.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Was he a bullfrog?
Don't say that. Don't fucking say that.
Easy jokes.
I remember because we were both
Ben and
13,
Sean,
and he was like, I thought he became a millionaire. I figured like, oh, he's got more money than his dad now.
Yeah.
Like this kid, he had a bar mitzvah, and now he's gonna buy Necker Island from Richard Branson. And then, like, I had a bar mitzvah, and I didn't get a fucking cent.
Really? You didn't get any money from it?
Shit, I got nothing. I got like some smoked salmon and a glass of beer.
Those Jews Jewed out on you?
Oh, tell me about it. It was a rough deal. And, so I didn't have any money, but as a kid, I was really easy to buy presents for because I was just obsessed with Batman. Obsessed.
So someone could just get you a Batman thing and then
like
boom.
It just became like a known thing throughout my family that like no matter what, you get Ben a Batman action figure, he's gonna be happy.
He's gonna love it. As long as it can hit the Joker.
So I had all these Batman action figures, but the thing was I was so obsessed with keeping them in the most like top of the line shape to be respectful to Batman. Which is honestly my thinking was like you can't disrespect Batman. Like I have far more respect for Batman than any human being I knew of. And I kept these action figures in mint condition. So what ended up happening was when I was 15, I sold my Batman action figures for hundreds of dollars. Like, there was nothing special about it. It's just that for, 10 plus years, everyone I knew, for birthdays, holidays, it was just Batman action figures. So I sold them for hundreds of bucks, and then I took all that cash and I bought my first vehicle with Batman action figures.
Nice. That was pretty cool. Did you paint a Bat logo on it?
I didn't. I should have, but I didn't.
When you're doing your pizza delivery, that would have been cool. I think you would have gotten... In fact, I think you would have gotten tipped a lot more if you had, like, the Bat logo on,
you know what? I don't think so. Those people didn't tip at all.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I was delivering...
What's that doesn't believe in tips? They believe in just more cocaine?
I remember this... Yeah, no, this one... I was, like, a kid delivering pizzas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, this one lady, she orders a fucking pizza. I mean, if I was mean now, it would have actually been worse, because I probably would have gone to prison. But, for assaulting a customer. But, like, so she ordered a pizza, and it was $19.99. And I told her, that's what you gotta pay us, $19.99. And then she's like, all right, here. And then it gives me $20, right? And she's like, well, aren't you going to give me the change? So I was like, so I had change in my pocket, of course. So I give her a penny. And then she goes, here's a tip. Here's for you. And she puts the penny on top of the box. And, like, at the time, like, I wasn't holding the box straight. The penny kind of slid off.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever, I'm going to leave. So I just left it there on the ground and I left. But I feel like if I was mean now and someone did that, I would have just punched her in the face. And I'm really happy that I was, a child delivering pizzas. Because I'd be in prison now.
Yeah, you would. You'd be
annihilating this woman.
Juvie big house, man.
Oh, no, if I did it now, I'd go to prison for real.
Oh, yeah. Oh, totally. Especially with everything.
This was a rather petite woman. I would have knocked the fuck out of this woman.
Here's a tip, Penny. It's like, how is that going to help anyone? We're actively trying to get rid of the penny. Ken already did it.
Well, I mean, if she was just like, hey, whatever, here you go, $20, and that would have been fine. But the fact that she was like, she held me up to get the penny so she could give it to me and say,
yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid.
It was like, well, that's really insulting.
You were talking about Batman before, and that reminded me of my old roommate who like this literally he wore this black turtleneck and a yellow shirt above that turtleneck, and it was a yellow shirt that said, this is what cool looks like, and it was a picture of Batman, like, being all muscly and shit. And, like,
How old was he?
He was our age. I think he was 17 or 18 at the time.
But whatever.
But, I was living with this kid, and, like, I thought that was a yellow shirt over a turtleneck. That's bold. That's a bold fashion statement. That's pretty, like, especially in your first months at college.
Bold is a strong word. I would just say wrong. He's just wrong.
That too. I mean, like, he's not wrong. That is what cool looks like, but you don't put a yellow Batman shirt over a black turtleneck. That's what I'm saying. That's bold as in that aspect of it's wrong. But he's the kid that masturbated.
The masturbator.
Yeah, well, we all masturbate. But
the masturbator.
I remember playing GoldenEye. It was like me, Brian, and 2 other kids. And then like I turn around and he's got it out. And he's actually jerking it. And I'm like, oh my god. And I still talk about it to this day as like it was such like a weird and surreal, like, why are you doing this? There's literally something wrong with you. But every time after that, he would make it obvious he was going to masturbate because he would literally take his whole laptop and he would say like, "Well, I'm gone. Can you do this for me?" Like, "Oh no, I don't want to." You're literally like,
Well, can I?
no.
What was he asking you to do?
He would ask me like, by the way, when you're done with this, can you do that? Like, and shit.
Was it like clean the dishes, or was it like make a
No,
loading sound?
it was, I guess, because, like, we all had video games. The majority of us were video game students, or game development students at Becker College. I wasn't. But he was like, when you're done with that controller, could you please, like, hang it up on this rack while I'm in the bathroom? But he would specifically say that, and it was, like, the kid was fucking weird.
You think he had a thing for you?
In the beginning, like, I kind of was trying to be his friend, but then, like, later on...
There's a point. You gotta give up and
the
not
guy's
feel bad about
masturbating behind your back and all that. And, not on my back, but that would be like...
He's masturbating on your back every
That would
day.
be like if the school didn't do anything about it. But the school policy was weird because he was, like, so weird. It was like, the kid was so weird that it's like, he could do anything. Like, if you're a kid that's willing to masturbate in front of everybody, then you're weird in the head. So that means if you get pissed off one day, or if someone pisses you off, you can go on a fucking rampage.
I was
right?
gonna say, yeah, like, not even being an ass. Like, I'm not being facetious, but, like, you're gonna shoot up the school.
He actually set, like, a trash can on fire in our room, too. But I don't think it was... looking back on it, it wasn't his fault. He smelled something bad in the room, so basically... You know how people, like, light a match, like, kind of put it out, and then...
The scent escapes.
So, exactly. So what he did was he did that, and he threw it in the trash and it lit on fire. And for, like, years, I was like, the kid's crazy, he lit the room on fire. But that's all he was doing, and I think he got a lot more guff for that.
Yeah, I once saw there were a bunch of women standing around a fire next to Savers on Lincoln Street in Worcester. And I'm like, hey, what are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, yeah, we just came by here. And I realized someone threw a cigarette into this pile of, like...
And they're trying to find it?
No, it was, like, kindling. And I was like, you can't just start a fire and then stand around and think it's going to put it... So we're going to call the fire department. I'm like, well... Yeah, they're going to come, but you got to start doing something now. Like, you got to at least try.
Oh, my God.
And then I started stomping it out, which was terrible because I ruined my favorite pair of flip-flops. But I put it out.
Yeah.
And the fire department came, and I think they probably beat those people up and took their lunch money.
Oh, okay, good.
For wasting their time, you know. Like, lunch is on you today.
Lunch is on you, buddy! Next time we tell... more stories that don't involve Miss Pac-Man at, like, one bit.
Yay!